How we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. Anyone that's joining in super early, I feel like I say this every single time, but bear with me while I just get it shared out and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Saturday. Forgive me if I look, well, I'll say in a second, I've just been for a run and had a quick shower, so I may be looking still a little bit sweaty. I am still knackered. How you doing, mate? First in the stream, I'm gonna kick off the stream by butchering your name, so apologies. Is it Kashichi? I don't know. Forgive me if I've got that massively wrong, but thanks for joining the stream. You are the first in the chat, so welcome. Hopefully, get a few more in. Let me just share it out and everything like I said, then we'll get cracking. How are you, mate? Are you enjoying your Saturday? How you doing, Rishab? Again, forgive the pronunciations. I feel like I say this every single stream. Let's just pop that out there. You both having a good weekend? The Wimbledon's just finished, hasn't it? The tennis, if you've been watching that finished literally like 5 minutes ago as it happened. Venus Williams got absolutely hammered in the end, which was quite surprising. Today's stream won't be a super long one as well. It's probably going to be about an hour and a half. I'm looking to go till about 5, maybe just after 5. Got a few things going on tonight, so I can't do a super late one, which is also why I'm doing it a little bit earlier than normal as well. How you doing, D-Zone? David, welcome to the stream. I'll catch up on the chat in just a second. Like I said, I'm just getting this shared out and everything first, as always, so bear with me. Just a second. Nice background. I'm glad you appreciate the background. I used this in yesterday's video for the first time. I just threw it together and people in the comments seem to like it, so I figured I'd do it again. Why not? I could do a mixture of shirts maybe next time. You can see some really retro City shirts that I've got. We are live. Copy that to there, and that is done. Appreciate your patience, guys, while I just set this all up. James Farley, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. The both mods, both straight in here. Appreciate it, guys. I swear you butcher my name every time. How do you say it? Write it phonetically in the chat and I'll get it right from then on. I'll remember. Both of you, just put it phonetically in the chat and I'll get it. Indian problems. Yeah, I'm not too bad at all, guys. Not too bad at all. I literally, I just watched the end of the Wimbledon, the women's final. Before that, I'd just been for a run and had a quick shower. So forgive me if I'm still looking a little bit sweaty. I am knackered. I'm so unfit. It's ridiculous. Walks on for City and Bonucci for Milan. Yeah, Milan. I mean, I did a video on Walker yesterday and we spoke about it in the stream, but Milan right now are like doing some business. I mean, they've signed a lot of players. Not all of them are particularly quality. I think someone like Barini's gone there, which isn't a massive signing, obviously, but Hakan Çalhanoğlu's gone there. Fantastic signing. And Bonucci as well. Good signing. Again, he's one of them that I think, why couldn't we go after him? Why couldn't City go after him? Be a good signing. But yeah, one of the themes I wanted to talk about in this chat, guys, today's stream is, what do you guys think has been the best bit of business so far this summer? Whether it's someone that you think someone's got in for a fantastic price, like a bargain deal, whether it's a good loan signing, like James Rodriguez, or whether it's just a position, like some people are saying about Kyle Walker, where it's a fantastic signing, because it's someone that we needed, or you could say the same about Edison as well, and just like fantastic for improving the team. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Someone straight away saying Lacazette, which has got to be up there, hasn't it? Because, you know, he's just what Arsenal have needed for so long, isn't he? For a long, long time, a striker. So that's a fantastic signing for them. And the fee they paid as well, when you look at the other deals that are going around right now, isn't too extortionate. Did you see we signed Luiz? Yes, I don't know his first name. When you said D. Luiz, then I thought you meant David Luiz. I was thinking, what? But no, it's that Brazilian youngster, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's being loaned straight back out, to be honest, so you're not going to see much of him this season, so to speak. But it is still good to get in some youngsters, and we do seem to have a bit of a Brazilian theme going on, to be honest. You know, Fernandinho, Gabriel Jesus, Fernando. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. The fee for Walker is absolutely ridiculous, but at the end of the day in this market, you're going to have to pay it if you want to play, aren't you? Chicken Wrap, how you doing, guys? Are you on your own this time, Chicken Wrap? Or are you both round again? Solanke to Liverpool, best signing. He is a player with a lot of potential, isn't he? Definitely. But we'll talk a bit more in depth about this in a second. I'm just going to get the first round, first game going. Renewing Donnarumma was huge. Oh, I didn't know they'd renewed him. I knew he wanted to leave because he's having all the cash thrown at him and everything, isn't he? But yeah, I didn't know they'd held on to him. Is that confirmed now, is it? That was news to me. Naby Keita in our team is someone that's linked with very strongly with Liverpool at the moment as well. Could be a good signing for them. But we're going to rotate the team a little bit. We are playing West Brom. We have just come out of a midweek fixture, so hopefully we should be able to get away with it. But I'm going to play a left back or right back at left mid for a change. So we're going to play... we'll play Gaia for a change. We'll stick Sanchez on the bench. Sanchez, who's looking every single day less and less likely to be joining us, unfortunately, it seems, at the moment. We'll take off Soule. We're going to play Mbappe for a change as well for Bale, even though Bale's been in good form. Son can stay, Keita can stay. We'll bring in Gundogan into the middle of the park. Last time we did this, we lost the game, didn't we, when we rotated a lot? Oh, he's tied. We'll play David Silva instead. Oh, my God. Kevin De Bruyne is a 91 now. I don't think he was a 91. When did he become a 91? Did you guys notice that last time? I know he was a 90, but that is insane. 91. That's got to put him up there with the best players on the game right now in this career universe, if you like. But that's the team we're going to use. We'll keep the rest of it the same. Lukaku was Wilfred Bonny 2.0. Where's Bonny going to go, man? Wilfred Bonny. Such a flop for us, isn't he? And he's going to be sold, that's for sure. But where he's going to go, I really don't know. Cabellos to the Real? Is that Christian Cabellos? Is he the one that used to play for Tottenham years ago? Am I going mad? I don't know. I can't talk because I'm playing Call of Duty. It's alright, D-Zone, as long as you're there in spirit. I know you're there, bro. I know you're there. City go to America on Monday. Do you think we will get another signing before they go? Probably not, in all honesty. Probably not. I don't think we will. I like it. I'm pleased that the pre-season's coming around, though, because that means we get a bit of football to watch as well. There'll be the matches are usually on the channel. On your own today, Chicken Wrap. Manchester getting Mendy as well, mate. Yeah, it looks likely. I mean, if that could happen before pre-season, that'd be absolutely awesome. But whether that happens or not, it's going to be another £50 million signing, apparently. But it's a position that we need, and I say, in this modern day, money's no issue to City, obviously. If there's a player that you want, if there's a player that you think you need, go out and get him. You know, if you have to pay over the odds, you have to pay over the odds. I'd rather do that than not bother getting the player. Yeah, they confirmed it till 2022, I think. Maybe he's going to... Can you see him staying there his whole career? I mean, I associate Buffon with being like at Juventus his whole career, but they actually bought him at a really young age for a massive fee as well for his age. So, you know, maybe he'll go to Juventus, like following the footsteps of Buffon, potentially. Sanchez staying at Arsenal. Arsenal fan here, like, yeah, it looks more and more likely, doesn't it? It looks more and more likely, and I've got to say, your attack could be deadly. I mean, Ozil staying, of course, Sanchez, Lacazette, Mahrez also linked, could be a very good signing, so you could have a very, very nice attack. But want to say, as always, if West Brom have signed anyone, we'll skip past this and we'll just pause it and have a look. I hope we sign a marquee centre-back. Yeah, we were talking about this last time, weren't we? I do as well, but whether we will or not, we'll have to wait and see. I think if we could go out and get anyone, I'd love to get Alderweireld from Spurs. I think he fits our system perfectly, but we'll have to. That's not going to happen, is it? We'll have to see. But West Brom, they've signed Pazella, one of the centre-backs. I've never heard of him. McManaman's there's, of course. Morrison's there's. Jacobs out on loan somewhere, I think, but he's still their player. Chadley there's. Berahino is actually left in real life, and that's Solomon Rondon up front. So West Brom haven't really signed anyone, have they? Which is, you know. A lot of these teams on here seem to have signed a lot of people. Boney to Burnley. Do you know, I think he'd do well there. I think he'd done well there. The guy from... Oh, is he from Betis? I did have around Betis' career. I don't remember him being there. He might have maybe played for Tottenham when he was really young. Cabellos really rings a bell with me for Tottenham. Mendy left back, Walker right back, crazy. Yeah, it could be. I think you could see as well, if we get Mendy, because Mendy's the kind of player that I think can play on both sides, so maybe you'll see him be a really good option for rotation, because you can play, like, say, left back and right back, which is really cool. Really nice addition to have for depth and rotation. And then I think if you get in someone like Bertrand, who's the other one that's obviously linked, you're probably going to... We miss out on Danny Alves, obviously. You're going to see us having Walker, Kolarov, Bertrand and Mendy. Then I think if you're rotating, you can always play Kolarov at left back and Mendy at right back, or, you know, vice versa. So it does give us a lot of options, which is really, really pleasing. I think left back and right back, other than Zabaleta, I think it's been an area where we've really lacked in for a long time now, to be honest. A long, long time. I mean, Clichy's always been okay. Kolarov, even now, even though he's still at the club, I don't think he's fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. And Sanya, you know, he's never been amazing. Zabaleta's been the only one that's ever massively stepped up for us, I would argue. But, you know, hopefully Walker can do well. It's a massive transfer fee. But, you know what? If he does well, it'll be worth it, won't it? Mangala isn't bad, to be fair. Yeah, Mangala is one of them. You think, you know, I look back and the amount of centre-backs we've gone through, the likes of Stefan Savic, Nastasic, Jerome Boateng was at the club, for God's sake. So you think if you give these players a bit more of a chance, a bit more time, they could go on to really prove themselves. I mean, we've got to be kicking ourselves now when we look at Jerome Boateng. It was wrong to let him go. Looking at the player he's become. And he'd fit our system really well as well, because his passing is fantastic. There's a clause in Donnarumma's contract, though, if they get in... if they get in the Champions League, then his release clause is 100 million. But if they don't, then it's 50 million, and it's someone will pay that like right. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't mind clauses like that, because I think it's. I know it's not real life, obviously, but I do a lot like that on Football Manager, because I think there's nothing wrong with a player wanting to leave if it's because they're showing ambition, that kind of thing. So if someone says to the club, you know, I'll stay and I'll fight for us to get Champions League, but if we don't get Champions League, I want to leave. To me, that's fine, because it's not like they're going for the money, is it? They're going because they want to win stuff, and there's nothing wrong with having that kind of ambition. And I think that's the kind of thing you've got to look at with Kyle. Well, not so much with Kyle Walker, perhaps, because Tottenham did have a fantastic season, but I would argue that he has got a better chance of winning silverware with us than he has at Tottenham. So, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult, but I don't mind that. Like I say, I've got no problem with players showing ambition, and that's why it annoyed me at the time. When someone like Fabian Delph left Villa, I know he said he was going to stay, and that's why he gets called a snake and everything. And Sterling as well at Liverpool, he gets absolutely slated whenever we play Liverpool. He gets booed off the pitch, and you think, you know what, he's gone. Just respect it. He had some ambition. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with having ambition at all. Please sign Kyle Walker in his career made in that transfer window. I will do when we get to January. I will do. I may even sell Bellerin and try and do some sort of swap over. Even though it's probably, you know, not the best deal, because Bellerin's fantastic for us and he's younger, but still, Walker's a balloon now, so we've got to get him in. I was really interested in his interview as well. If you've not seen it, on the Man City YouTube channel, he's done his first interview, and he was talking about how he used to watch videos, apparently, of Zabaleta and trying to learn from him. He used to watch his highlights, because he said his timing of runs and everything was really, really, like, as good as anyone's out there, which is interesting, because I think if there's one thing Kyle Walker lacks, it's that final third, isn't it? Which, you know, might sound ridiculous when we paid 50 million for a player, but the one thing he lacks is that final ball. So hopefully, under Guardiola, it can improve a bit and get that final third going, which is something that I think you've seen him do with Sterling already. Obviously, I think Sterling's someone that's shown he's got a lot better final third this season just gone than he has done in the past. So, you know, if he could do that, that would be fantastic. What other transfers do you guys think have been awesome? I think someone like Tolisso to Bayern Munich's one that's been overlooked a lot, because he's a player that was fantastic in Ligue 1 last season. And I mean, Bayern Munich's midfield right now, in general, is terrifying. I mean, you've got James Rodriguez, another crazy good signing. You've got Tolisso, you've got Arturo Vidal, and that's just in the centre. And then talking of other good loan signings, Douglas Costa to Juventus, another very, very strange one that could do really well. And we've got an injury here. Aubameyang to Chelsea, yeah, it could happen. It could happen. It'd be a good signing on paper, wouldn't it? He's never played in the Premier League, obviously, but, you know. Yeah, we did make some crazy signings. I know we've got, in the same transfer window, we also got, we got Kompany and Zabaleta as well, I think it was, in the same window, which is, looking back, a very good window. I think if you look at it now, though, with the teams at the top end, it's interesting because you've got Worth strengthening, United are obviously strengthening, Arsenal are strengthening. Right now, Chelsea are being a bit left behind, I'd say, at the moment. Obviously, they've just won the league and the team's fantastic, but they've not yet got a striker, and they've only bought Rudiger, is he going to be a starter for them? I don't know, but Rudiger's the only player they've really signed. And also, Tottenham have signed absolutely nobody yet, have they, I don't think, unless there's someone I'm missing. And there's no doubt that they're going to. I think they're linked to Joe Pereira to replace Kyle Walker, but right now they've signed nobody. And I think if you're not careful, you can easily get left behind in this game of football the way it is these days. One signing can really make the difference. I mean, you look at United when they signed Van Persie, and he essentially won them the league that season. So you've got to be careful not to get left behind. And some would argue that if they keep the players they've got now, that's as good as a signing. But I still think, that there's no... Oh, really? God damn it. There's no doubt, you've got to be careful, haven't you? You've got to be careful. You can't... You can just easily get left behind. Very, very easily. Could you mod me? I'm not going to be not modding anyone today. I nearly said nodding that. Then... We've got James and D-Zone, who are doing a fantastic job as it is. I don't think we need to overcredit with mods. I was talking about this last time. And to be honest, there's not very often things that need modding anyway. You guys are usually quite good in the chat, so hopefully it can stay that way. But I think as far as European teams are going, Bayern Munich are looking very strong again with the signings they've made. Obviously, Real Madrid are always up there. Cabello, you say he's a good signing. He's not someone that's going to walk into their first team, is he? That's the problem. Have Real Madrid signed anybody else? Oh my God, that nearly went to them. I hate being 1-0 down against teams like West Brom, especially when you're at home, because now you know that they're going to just park the goddamn buzz. We're struggling to break them down anyway, but now it's going to be even more difficult. Oh my God, they're falling over each other. Come on. Son, that's a great place to win it. Drop it back. Drop it back. It's got to be. Dembele. Oh, what a chance. Was it Dembele? It was. That was a great chance. They're not the shittest goal to concede. Oh no, man. Headers in general. Because you feel like your defender should have it, don't you? And they just don't. Theo Hernandez. Yeah, they signed him. And he's like... he's someone I really liked on FIFA this year. As a silver. And then he got his team of the season, which I'd never used. But it looked incredible. Someone just put picture in the chat. Have I missed something? Is there something up with the webcam or... But yeah, Theo Hernandez, someone that I really like. He's very young as well, isn't he, Hernandez? Nidge, who did you vote for, Sane? Oh, is that in the footies? I've not been on Ultimate Team in like a couple of weeks, so I haven't voted for anyone yet. If Sane does get one, it will tempt me to do a player review, though. I won't lie. If Sane does get it. Even though I've not done any like Ultimate Team content for so long now, but I'd be tempted to do Sane. Just get Sane in it. Maybe I should go on just to vote for Sane. I really hope on FIFA 18 he gets given the 4-star skills. He so deserves them. It's so harsh that he hasn't got them now. Oh, someone needs to be making a run there. I played Mbappe, unlucky. Might have to sub him off at half-time Mbappe, to be honest. It's 45th minute, we're still 1-0 down. I might have to get the old Bale on. Get Gareth on. Nidge, why are you ignoring me? Liam, I'm not ignoring you. Sorry, mate. Did you say hi earlier? I'm struggling to keep up sometimes with the chat when I'm trying to concentrate on the game as well. Oh, James, is that you in your picture? That's what I missed. Sorry. I'm seeing it now. Did you see Lineker's tweet? Was that the one where it said, imagine what it would be worth if you could actually cross? I saw that one. I hope Liam comes soon, Nidge, because I will always chat. How you doing, Albino? Albino, I'm here, chicken wrap, yeah. We're all just missing him in the chat, apparently. It's me, I'm trying to focus, I'm trying to win this bloody game. I can't believe we're 1-0 down to West Brom. You're alright, Pip's just come under the desk. Wanted to get in on the stream action. Right, we're going to chuck Bale on. I'm going to chuck KDB on as well. No, I'm not going to chuck on KDB. Oh, yes, I am. He's a 91. He's going to turn this game around for us. Yeah, Sane's in the footage. I've seen them. I've seen them on Twitter. I've just not voted. What rating do you think Gabriel Jesus have on FIFA 18? I did do a video on this, and I can't remember. What I said. I want to say I think I said like 80 maybe, something like that. But I have done a video on this. I just can't quite remember now. Do I have a season ticket for Man City? I share one with my dad, so usually I go with my dad has a season ticket. I put money towards it as well, but because I can't go every single week because of work and everything, I'll go one week, then my mum will go with him the next week or whatever. So Or we just share it basically. But I'll go most weeks. Right, Ousmane Dembele, come on. You missed a great chance. You need to make up for it in this game. Come on. West Brom are just going to park the buzz. Let's break them down. Gareth Bale. Come on, what you got, Bale? Kevin De Bruyne. Instant. Oh, I thought he was going to have an instant impact on playing him in. Already, though, he's winning the ball back. He's getting in better positions than David Silva was. It's got to be said. Hopefully, that can be helping us unlock the door. Then Bale losing it, though. If we could sign one centre-back, City, to bring in, realistically, who would it be? Like I say, for me, I'd love to get Alderweireld. I don't think that's particularly realistic. But, yeah. Did you see Hernandez doing kick-ups? No, I didn't see that, no. Liverpool better sign someone soon and keep Coutinho. Like I say, you're very strongly linked with... oh, crap, not paying attention. You're very strongly linked with Naby Keita, who'd be a very, very good signing on how he was playing last season. Obviously, it's only one season he's had in the Bundesliga and done well, really, but it'd still be a chance. Oh, what a save. But it'd still be a great signing, I think, in the engine room for you. What did Hernandez do in his kick-ups? What's your dad's name? Jim or Robert? Why would you think it's Jim or Robert? Come on, keep that in, keep that in, keep that. That just fell on his head after. Oh, it's a corner anyway. I thought it was going for a goal kick. Damn it, are we actually going to lose to West Brom? Still a lot of time left here. God, I'm still so hot. You can't see it off camera, but I'm currently wearing like swimming trunks. Not trunks, swim shorts. Swimming trunks, that would be something. Oh, come on, Aguero. Let's pick out Keita with a touch of I don't even know what. Keita was banging some long shots. Maybe we should just go for it with Keita. Or not. Or not. He did 6, but he was all over the place. How do you get the jerseys? Going to the games and getting them from the club shop. These are years old. These are all jerseys that I've got like in the seasons when they were new. I've got some really old ones in a wardrobe somewhere. Like I say, next stream I'll use some different ones. I've got like the really old Thomas Cook ones and the IDOS sponsored ones, stuff like that. That are really small as well from when I was a kid. Come on, nick it. Oh, if we could have nicked that there, that would have had to have been a goal. My glasses are dirty as well. I need to clean my glasses. I have to squint through them at the minute. Oh, God, that's poor, that's poor, that's poor, that's poor. Made up for it, though. Koulibaly. Get it down the line. Squeeze it through. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. We might have to sub on Sanchez soon, actually. What minute are we in? We'll sub on Sanchez soon for that extra attacking threat at the top end. Aguero. Spin. Spin, Aguero. We're going to try and spin again. Oh, my God, Aguero's done them all. He's done them all. Bale. How? I mean, Aguero should score, but then how is Bale not just locked onto that and tapped it in, for God's sake? Wow, that's a calm switch. Okay, we're going to sub on Sanchez. We're going to sub on Sanchez. I'm playing zombies on Call of Duty. I haven't played zombies for years. I used to love Kino de Toten on the original one. Wait, wasn't the original one? I don't know which one it was, but Kino de Toten was a really good one. Carter will cost a shit ton, and we will only pay 35 million. Carter will cost a shit ton, a shitload, and we will only pay 35 million probably. Andy Carroll is still our record. That's true. Oh, I see what you mean. You won't pay the money for him. Are you going to follow Fatal? I usually follow Fatal. I haven't been keeping up with it at the minute. I know Brooks is in it, but I usually follow it. Danny Alves or Walker, who would you take? Well, we've signed Walker, haven't we? I mean, I've said before, I think as far as fullbacks in world football go, there's not many world-class ones. I think when you look at world-class, you've got Marcelo, to me, he's head and shoulders above any other left-back out there right now. Alaba, you could say he's up there, but I still think, as far as left-backs go, Marcelo is the one, even though he's getting on, he's just phenomenal. I think when it comes to left-backs, I don't really know. Sorry, right-backs, I don't really know. Come on, Aguero, put it in. God damn it. I mean, Walker's certainly up there in the Premier League. He's up there in the world. Someone like Carvajal, is he much better than Walker? It's really difficult. There's no standout players in that position. Now, Danny Alves is certainly two years ago, maybe 3 years ago, was the best right back in the world, definitely. And he still showed foot. Oh no. Oh no. Please no. Great save, Ederson. He still showed, I think, in the Champions League for Juventus last season, he can still do it. But Alexandro, another one. Is Alexandro good? I don't see much of him. So it's hard for me to say. I mean, outside the Premier League, I don't watch that much. I just go off FIFA. I don't know, Alexandro obviously had a team in the season card and everything, and he's very OP on FIFA. He's an 84, isn't he? But is he the next one, do you think? Is Alexandro the next big left back? Is he as good as Marcelo? Because to me, Marcelo, no one even comes close that I've seen. Philip Lahm, I think you could argue as well. Philip Lahm, up to a couple of years ago, was like the best right back out there. He's always been absolutely class, I think, on FIFA, obviously. He lacks pace, so he's not fantastic. But in reality, he's a worldie, isn't he? Look, Philip Lahm. We are in trouble, commentator. You're right. Come on, Kevin De Bruyne. This has been a frustrating game. This will be our first loss of the season as well. We've won every single Premier League game so far. Oh my God, Matt Phillips has just absolutely stitched me up. It's the kind of stupid game we'd lose in real life, innit? West Brom at home. It's ridiculous. Right, we're going to go attacking. De Bruyne, come on, make something happen. Look at that run at the top. What a tackle. West Brom have defended like gods. Come on, Aguero. Oh, where do we go? Nah, it's poor. That's poor from me. I'll catch up with the chat at the end of this game, guys. I can see it's popping up a bit. I want to try and get an equaliser if I can here. But West Brom are just looking after that ball like bitches, and I can't bloody touch it. That one header. I mean, West Brom did have that very good chance as well. They probably had the best chance of the game with that one that Ederson saved, but still, very annoying. Come on, Alexis, get down that line. We're going to go all-out attack. Sanchez spins. Oh, bloody hell. That's going to be a free kick, innit? If I could say on one centre-back, it would have to be Di Michaelis. Mate, he was underrated for us, he was. He did a job. He really did. I assume he's retired now. I don't know if that's true. I assume he's retired. I don't know where he went after us. Oh my God, come on. Make the bloody run. Bale, you fool. Now Aguero needs to make the run. Oh my God, tell me I'm onside. Tell me I'm onside. Oh my God, how have we not equalised at least in this game? What's your day job? I work in retail. I've said this before, I work in retail. Oh, for God's sake. Can we carve out one last chance? Draw's still not a fantastic result here, obviously, don't get me wrong, but better than a loss. Oh my God, Sanchez. Sanchez. Penalty! Oh, it's not a penalty, it just isn't. We've lost our first game of the season, and it's to West Brom, and we're at home. That's abysmal. That is absolutely abysmal. Chris Brunt, left back in history after Chris Ward. Di Michaelis, Stephen Erd, Stephen Ward. Oh, Stephen Ward. Sorry, I'm with you. Who do you think is the worst City signing ever? I mean, Bonnie's got to be up there, hasn't he, at the minute? Wilfred Bonnie, we paid a lot of money for him, and he's done so little. It'd have to be a recent one, since we've had the money, you know. Maybe, God, what was that centre-back's name? And he went on to play for Portsmouth after, and he, like, robbed them as well of loads of money. I think we bought him from Chelsea. Come on. God, what was his name? Come on, guys. Think of some City fans in the chat. Let me know. Centre-back that went to Portsmouth. Ben Haim? Was it Ben Haim? He was pretty awful. I'd say Bonnie. Bravo's not... I mean, it's not been great, obviously, but I wouldn't say it's been our worst ever signing. But Bonnie's got to be up there. And I think it was... I forgot his name again already, but that guy I just said, he was pretty goddamn abysmal. Ben Haim, that was it. Will Patching, can I make a start in the next game? Well, if I'm being honest, Will, probably not, mate. Although we are playing against Oxford in the Cup. Should we sim this one? I don't sim many games, but Oxford in the Cup, I think it's a safe one to sim. Please don't give us a bad injury. Playing the first team here, this should be convincing. And it's a 2-1 win. Just about scraping through there. De Bruyne and Sterling. Yeah, Bravo's been bad, but I think... I wouldn't say it's our worst signing ever by any stretch. I think with the goalkeeper as well, you can you can be a lot worse outfield in the middle of the park than you can be in goal. But in goal, it's magnified so much more as well, because obviously if you make a mistake, it leads to a goal usually. So Bravo's been poor. And I think you can still see with Bravo that he's got potential to be okay. I don't think he's going to be their first choice next season, but you saw him for Chile. It's like he can do it, whereas someone like Ben Haim, I just think is a bad player. I mean, you could say the same about Bonnie, to be fair, because he scored goals for Swansea, didn't he? But, oh my God, Swansea a second. We are well clear right now. Hull City at home, very similar to the game we just played against West Brom in terms of opposition. Hopefully we can bloody win this one. We should win this one. It's Hull. Come on. It's Hull. Mignolet or Bravo? I don't know. They're both pretty dodgy, aren't they? Both pretty dodgy. We'll bring in a centre-back for this game. He's getting old. He talking about Bravo. Yeah, he's pretty old, isn't he? Yeah. But for a goalkeeper, I mean, look at someone like Buffon. He's still got it, and he's a flipping... He's old as they come, isn't he? I'm going to play Sane in this game instead of Sterling. And then we're going to put Sterling in for Gareth Bale. Controversial, but... Yeah, we're going to do it like that. But Bale didn't have a good game, did he just? He didn't lock on for that thing, which was annoying. See Hull's lineup in a second. I'll tell you what I've been doing as well, guys. I've told you, I've got the PlayStation off Amazon Prime Day. I've been playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot that came with it. It is solid, man. I'm on like the 3rd or 4th island now, and some of the levels are absolutely solid. Do I know what Gaelic is? Isn't it an Irish, Welsh language? Is it a Welsh language? I know it's a form of rugby. There's Gaelic rugby, isn't there? I want to say it's Welsh, but it could be Irish. Ibrahimovic to City would be crazy. It would be crazy. There was speak today in the gossip that he could end up staying at United, actually. But I think he's probably going to go to the MLS. How you doing, Tom, mate? Welcome to the stream. Let's see if Hull have signed anyone. One of the YouTube channels I watch, actually, I watch quite a lot of Football Manager channels. Because when I'm editing, it's like easy watching in the background. And one of the people I watch is called Docs. And he's doing a Hull City one. And he's in like his 6th season. And he's just qualified for the Champions League with Hull. It's crazy. So they've got Mbakani still. They've got Mohamed still. Ravel, I don't think he's their player, but I could be wrong. They've got Livermore Stern. No, Livermore, is he at West Brom? Or is he only on loan at West Brom? Mason still. Kluka still. Robertson still. Davies still. Maguire still. Adebayo still. And they've got Vargas in goal, who's a new signing as well. How you doing, Red Stats? Thank you for joining the stream. Anyone that is new, feel free to leave a big thumbs up on the stream. As always, by the way, appreciate that. We seem to get a ton of likes on this stream, so do appreciate that, guys. Do that now if you feel obliged to. And don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. Do try and do a couple of streams a week when the time allows it. Right, we need to win this game. We can't... That was a bit of a dodgy start, wasn't it? We can't afford to get complacent. We lost our first match of the season last time out. For those of you that have just joined, we're about 9 games in, 8 games in. Our first loss comes against bloody West Bromwich Albion at home. Ridiculous loss. So let's make sure that doesn't happen in this game. That is a filthy challenge. Get him off. Brazilian wonder kid Luiz. Yeah. I don't know much of him, to be honest, but if he's anything like Jesus, I'll be very happy. It's an Irish thing, not Welsh. There we go. And it was something. It's like soccer, but you can use your hands. Is that not just rugby? I don't know how it works or anything. Do you know what hurling is, Nidge? Hurling? Sounds like you're being sick. Hurling. Is that slang for being sick? I don't know. No, it's not. It's not something I know of. Come on, Koita, bang this. Oh, Naby Koita. He's just a beast. He's scored so many of those for us since we bought him in this transfer window. We signed him. He's the worst rated player in our team, and he puts in so many of those. It's ridiculous. Do you guys like many other sports then, aside from football? Because I imagine most of you are like primarily football, like myself. Obviously, I love football. I tend to. I'm not going to say I'm into tennis, but I always watch tennis when Wimbledon comes around. What else do I watch? That's it, really, to be honest. I don't mind basketball, but I don't really watch it. F1. I watch a bit of F1. Naby, yeah. He's a bit of a beast, isn't he? Naby Keita. How many got? 4 goals in the Premier League so far for us. That's like... I'm pretty sure he's outscored De Bruyne, and all of his goals have been like outside the box worldies, I think, apart from maybe one. That was against Arsenal, the first game. In fact, that one might even be counted because that was in the Community Shield, I think. He scored one that was like a tap-in. But Naby Keita has been an absolute monster for us. He really has. I mean, Liverpool, if you sign him, if he's anything like he's on FIFA, you've got a good signing on your hands. Uh-oh, that's a good cross. Oh, Edison, well played. I think it was going just wide, but you can't be too careful. It's another Irish sport. Research hurling on YouTube or on Sky Sports or something. I'll have a look after the stream. Are you from Ireland then, Chicken Wrap? You might have told me this before, but I don't remember. Don't let him turn. I hate it when the shield. I hate it. Well played. Sana, you beauty. Sterling. SAS linking up top, if you've not noticed. Sterling, Aguero, Sane. Gotta love that, ain't you? The SAS. Woodburn is a good wonder kid. He's the one that plays for Liverpool, isn't he? Ben Woodburn. Liverpool, I always remember... oh, so tempted to shoot then, but I turned it down. Oh, I didn't need to take that touch. We would have been in anyway. I always remember a player that I always thought looked really, really good for Liverpool that went to AC Milan. I think it was Suso, actually. I don't know if he's ever done a lot. He only ever seems to pick up the odd one in form over the last couple of years, which I don't know if that's anything to go by, really. But, yeah. Go on. Oh, deflected that did as well. We're all over Hull at the minute. Yeah, the Midlands of Ireland. Livermore must only be on loan at West Brom then. Now, just football. Just used to play Yorkshire hockey though. Got bored and quit. Yeah, I've never really played hockey. Cricket's another one that I think quite a few people are into. But that's always bored me, to be honest. I've never been a big cricket fan. And some people might say that's ironic as I like Wimbledon, because some people say tennis is quite boring. But yeah, I do love Wimbledon. I'm looking forward to the men's final tomorrow. Rooting for Federer. I like Federer. Big Federer. Well, who doesn't like Federer? He's the GOAT, in it. Greatest of all time, Federer, without doubt, in my opinion. Can't get there, Koulibaly. Well played, son. Johnny Stone's bringing it out. Can't get down the line. I'll tell you what, son. He's done well to get a free kick there, because there was no run at all down the line. What about golf? I actually started playing a bit of golf recently in real life, and I was absolutely terrible at it because I'd never played it before. I used to quite like the Tiger Woods games back in the day, but I wouldn't sit down and watch golf, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't watch it on telly or anything like that. Let's just have a quick look at the chat here. Ben Gibson, heavy on the radar as the mystery centre-back. Oh, possibly. Is he the one that plays for Middlesbrough? He's quite young, isn't he? We need Nainggolan in the Premier League, or FIFA purposes, of course. Yeah, it'd be a good to have him in the Prem. He always seems to be linked with Chelsea, but again, it always seems to be linked and then fade away again. I think this year he was linked to United again, wasn't he? But United just seem to be linked with everybody. To me, for us, it'd be perfect to replace Fernandinho or someone like that when Fernandinho gets on a bit. Because, I mean, Fernandinho's over 30 now, isn't he? So Nainggolan could be like a perfect replacement. But the trouble is, it's going to be another massive signing, isn't it? And although I was saying earlier about us splashing the cash and... Oh, Naby Keita, that felt so good, that run did. That was really unlucky. You can't spend that much, can you? I mean, because we spent 50 million on Walker. We're probably going to spend 50 million on Mendy. Already bought Silva for God knows. I mean, was that 40 million as well? So assuming we get Mendy for 50 million, which looks likely, that's going to be 150 million on 3 players. So you can't just go out and buy everyone, unfortunately. It's not like FIFA. If only it was that easy. Oh, I thought we were going to get in there. But yeah, I would love to see Nainggolan in the Prem. How old is Nainggolan? Is he like in his prime now? Is he like 27, 28, or is he a bit younger than that? I don't even know. It'd be a really good signing for Tottenham, actually. I think if you look at where Tottenham could strengthen, I think in the middle of the park, for them to go to the next level, I think someone like Nainggolan would be fantastic. So I think although someone like Wanyama does well for them and Eric Dyer does well for them, I think someone like Nainggolan would be a massive step up in quality, wouldn't it? We need to be careful out. Well in. Yeah, same for me and Nidja. I live exactly in the middle of Ireland, yeah. I gathered you lived in the same place because you know each other, don't you? Yeah, Fabinho's another one. He's linked with United, isn't he? I need to be careful here. He's like another very good-looking box-to-box midfielder. And I actually really like him this year on FIFA as well. He's one of those that used to be a right-back, wasn't he? And he got converted into a centre-mid. So the stats for those players always tend to be really well-rounded, which is nice. Come on, we need a second goal here. We've been completely in control, but at 1-0, we saw in that West Brom game, it only takes a bloody cross, doesn't it? And you're in trouble. Well, Danny Alves tricked Man City. I thought he was going to get. Thought we were going to get him. Yeah, so did I, man. So did I. Supposedly, he gave the club his word that he was going to draw him, but he backtracked on it, which is pretty poor, really. But although it's poor from him, I can see why he's. Coach, please get that. I can see why he's gone. Because oh god, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh my god, was that like an aerial flick? What did Mbakani just do? Did I just see that right? Did I do some aerial flick shenanigans? Let's just slow this down. How do you hide this? Why? I swear to God, this like... Oh my God! Mbakani, that is unreal. Let's get free cam. How do you do free cam? Mbakani for 5-star skills, are we saying? Here we go. Look at this. This is outrageous. So the ball's fizzed into him. Oh my God! If that had led to a goal. I mean, I'm trying to zoom out. There we go. Surrounded, well not surrounded, but he's got a man on him. Casually, back heel flick in behind. That is unreal from Mbakani. Imagine if that had led to a goal. Flipping heck. Yeah, 28 I think. So yeah, he is confirmed not just by Man City. No way. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Mendy is confirmed, just not by Man City. Yeah, hopefully we can get him before the tour. That'd be really cool. 28, I think, for Nainggolan. Yeah, he's in his prime then, technically, isn't he? Now, did you see on the front of an Irish newspaper there was an article on Lukaku going to United, and a picture was of Stormzy? Yeah, I did see that. Did he get the sack? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Nainggolan and Dembele would be insane. Yeah, exactly. Edison for a beast. Yeah, great save. I mean, I think we need to be reacting, guys, at that flipping Mbakani. Unbelievable. Pele rebirth. Exactly. That was unreal. When Mbakani whips out the 5-star skills. God damn. And there it was again in the replay, wasn't it? I wasn't properly watching, but that was unreal. I don't think I've ever seen any player ever do that on FIFA. Never mind bloody Mbakani. Right, Aguero. Go. Go. Oh, bloody hell. How have we been matched there? I'm not over that. I might have to put that video on Twitter after Mbakani whipping out the skills. Look at that run over the top. Come on. Oh, we don't seem to be making the runs at the minute, man. I wanted to really get him behind, then he just didn't. Come on, Sterling. Spinning side, spinning side. Oh, Raheem. Raheem, the dream. Raheem. Oh, I should have just squared it. We might still get there. Damn it. We're banging this with De Bruyne now. We're banging this with De Bruyne. No, he's no navigator, is he? He's no navigator. 6-star skills. Here's a question for you guys. FIFA 17, obviously it's winding down to the end now. There's not going to be many more cards released. Who's been your... I'm going to give you 2 players here. One that has been the best player you've used, like, if money wasn't an option. So, like, the really expensive players. But then if you guys had that one player that's been, like, really cheap, or someone that you've perhaps packed that's been an absolute beast for you, that's, like, a hidden gem for you. What are you playing on? What difficulty? I'm on Legendary, and if you mean console, I'm on Xbox. Has Lacazette joined Arsenal? Yeah, of course he has. Lacazette joined Arsenal a few days ago, like maybe even a couple of weeks ago. Blimey. Son, yes, Son is definitely a beast. Son is definitely a beast. Musa, always a great shout. Son this year has definitely been one of the best players there was. I think when you look at... I mean, since he got the 4-star skill upgrade anyway... That made him a really good usable card. David Myler coming on. FIFA YouTubing God. But, yeah, I think when you look at Son's card, ever since I think he had an 86 striker or cam card, from that card onwards, all the other cards after that have been absolutely flipping sensational, haven't they? His shooting from outside the box is outrageous. I mean, he's no navigator, but, you know, he's certainly up there, De Bruyne. Come on, KDB. Come on, KDB. Come on, it's just not happening, is it? Son and Butland, yeah, Butland is, you know, City ain't getting Alexis. Yeah, I was saying at the very start of the stream, it looks more and more unlikely, unfortunately. Butland, to me, is very hit and miss, because when I play against him, he's amazing, but when I use him, I don't reckon much to him. Someone was saying, actually, I saw on Twitter that apparently the footy Smalling isn't as good as the normal one, which doesn't surprise me. Oh, for God's sake, you're joking me. It's another bloody cross. That's why we needed a second goal. And he's running over to the manager. Who is this? Who are you? Show yourself. It looks like Livermore. I think it is Livermore. God damn it. Sonny's the best god. Yes, Sonny's amazing. Yeah, played second player of the month. Son. Yeah. Yeah. There's still a chance we could get Alexis Sanchez, but I do think it's very, very slim. Very, very slim. I think the fact of the matter is, he wanted to come. No, but like that's out there. He wanted to join, but Arsenal wanted to keep him, and he's one of their best players. And I think at the end of the day, from a Man City point of view, although I want him, obviously, we could end up signing him on a free transfer. So, you know, not if that happens, fair play. Oh God, I thought we were going to kick that in there. I took my hand off the controller. Come on, I'll get out of here, chicken wrap. CW, as I call it. That's like 2 crosses in 2 games as well. That's ridiculous. Come on, De Bruyne. Take the game to Hull. Take the game to Hull. Oh, I played that and he's moved. I played it and then he ran away from it. What's going on, man? Well, in Sule. Maybe it's Sule in the air or something. I don't know if that was Sule, but that's 2 games in a row where we've conceded headers, and that hasn't happened before this season, I don't think. Come on, Leroy. Come on, Leroy. Burn him. That's what we're seeing. That's what we'd like to see. Come on. Sane. Oh my God, Sane. Oh God, do I cut back on his left? I've cut back on his left! Oh, that would have been such a goal. What a save. Yeah, everyone's saying Son, basically. Yeah. Just checked on my Instagram and we have Son. That Douglas guy. Who's the Douglas guy? Is that the Brazilian one? Silva, whatever his name is. Luiz. Looks like a good box-to-box midfielder on highlights. We'll see. Only time will tell. Oh. Yeah, Louise, yeah. Favourite takeaway? Mine? Probably Indian. I'm hoping to get Indian tonight, actually. We'll see what's going on, but I'm hoping to have an Indian tonight. You can't beat the classic pillow rice, you know, chicken tikka masala, and some poppadoms to mop it all up with. Oh, yes. Making myself hungry. Look at that run. That's a great run. Sane! Yes! Leroy! What a finish that was. He was just onside there, I think. We need that goal, man. What are your guys' favourite takeaway? I mean, favourite food? I love a Sunday dinner, like a chicken roast, something like that. I know I'm also a massive fan of burgers. I know that's really boring and sounds stupid, but I love a good burger. But, yeah, dingy Indian, man. Zinchenko looks prospect. Yeah, on this career mode, he's like 77 rated and he's still really young. We just never play him, to be honest, because we've got such great midfielders. He's another player that we signed. I don't know a lot of him. He's one of those, actually, Zinchenko. I hope I'm wrong to an extent, but he's one of those. It wouldn't surprise me if we did like a Chelsea with him. And he's one of those players that we signed, loaned out all the time, and somehow sold him for a profit, because he's a player that has definitely got a lot of potential. Definitely got a lot of potential. Naby Keita spreads it out wide. Sanchez, come on, Alexis. We're not going to see you in City colours in real life, so you've got to do the business here. Look at that run. Oh, it's opening up now. It's Naby Keita. The blood. He's a machine. Naby Keita is a flipping machine. Yes, Sane. I'd like a good chicken wrap with salad cream. Is Lamar going to Arsenal? I don't know. Lamar's also linked with Tottenham as well, I know. But Tottenham... Monaco, you've got to feel sorry for him, mate, because they're losing all the players right now, it looks like. He deserved that goal, yes. Watched him train. Could have a shot when he got sold. Potentially, yeah, potentially. Nidge, do you watch Game of Thrones? Oh, now this is controversial, guys. I'm going to get ready for some hate in the chat. No. But... I really want to get into it. I know the new season starts this weekend. And, oh, my God, when it's flowing, boys. The floodgates have opened. Aguero bangs one in. Yeah, I really want to get into it. So I'm probably going to watch it on Now TV or get a box set or something, because I do want to give it a chance. But I've never watched it before. Sane is insane, yep. Kai to the new yo-yo. It looks like it, doesn't it? Nidge, do you have Twitter? Yeah, of course I do, mate. At Nidge Plays. I don't either. No, well, I always think I'm in the massive minority with that. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter, do so. It's at Nidge Plays. And if you want to know when I'm streaming, that's usually the best place to find out, because I tweet out like in the morning if I'm going live in the day, or 5 minutes before I go live, or half an hour before I go live. So it's a good place to follow. And if I ever do like polls and stuff like that, stuff to do with the channel, you can get your you can have your say with what's going to be happening then as far as series go as well, which is always quite cool. We're going to make some changes. It's 4-1. The game's in the bag. Let's give some youngsters a chance. So Iheanacho is going to come on, and Mbappe is going to come on. And we'll bring on David Silva for De Bruyne. Give De Bruyne a bit of a rest. I'll send you a pick of my team. Yeah, go for it. I'm always up for people sending me teams and questions on teams and stuff like that. I get quite a lot, actually, because obviously the player review. So people ask me, like, this player or that player. And I'm always really interested to see what you guys are putting together. So, yeah, feel free to. I actually, someone sent me one yesterday, and I'm so out of touch because I've not been playing Ultimate Team. And they said to me, I can't remember what player it was, but they wanted a certain player within a budget. And I couldn't answer because I didn't know how much the players were these days. I don't know what the prices are like. I'm really looking forward to FIFA team, man. I can't wait. We're going to go with this. It's Naby Keita. Oh, it's not even bad. It's not even a bad hit. Favourite TV show. Now, I'm going to split it into a few categories. Now, comedy stuff, it's very difficult because I adore The US Office. And I also adore It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Both of those are up there for me. They're my favourite comedies. As far as other stuff goes, like serious dramas, I've just finished watching Fargo, which I really enjoyed the first season of that, but I'm a massive fan of Boardwalk Empire. I really like that. I really like Dexter, although the ending was terrible, but the entirety of the show up to the last season really was very, very good. House of Cards I really enjoy. Orange is the New Black I really enjoy. But yeah, if I had to pick one programme, it'd either be The US Office or Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because they've both got lots of seasons to watch, and they're both absolutely phenomenal. Sane. Be the change you want to see in the world, Sane. Oh, I wanted to carry on his run. He has sort of carried on his run. Ah, David Silva on his right foot. Not the best. Someone's saying hidden gem, inform Idrissa Gana Gay. Interestingly, I packed him on the road to glory, and I've never ever used him, but he's seen as like the air quotes, the cheap Kante, isn't he? He does look very, very good. I think I've used him once his normal card because I needed a Senegal link in a hybrid, and I used him in midfield to get it from Premier League, from some other league. I can't remember what it was now, but he was quite good in that team. And Sane, go on, son, bang it. Ah, not the best effort. Who do you think will win the World Cup? I think I've answered this last stream, and I think I said France, and I'll stick by that. I think on paper, when you look at their team, it's phenomenal. I mean, up front, they've got so many options. You look at Lacazette, you look at Griezmann, you look at Benzema, you know, Giroud, obviously. You look at young, energetic players. They've got Ousmane Dembele, who looks fantastic. They've got Kingsley Coman. They've got Pogba. They've got, you know, they've got a phenomenal team. You look at the defence. They've got Lloris. You've got Varane. You've got Koscielny. They've just got a fantastic, energetic team, and I think they really showed that when England played them in a friendly recently, and they went down to 10 men. And I think they're either poorly back to draw, or they even went on to win it. Sone's having the game of his bloody. I was about to say he's having the game of his life, but I'll take that back. But yeah, France for me. I've got a fantastic team on paper. Mine at the moment is Animal Kingdom. I don't know what that is. Can you follow me back? It's my channel name. Sure, man. What do you think? Who do you think is better, Neymar or Bale? I think I'm going to answer that with a question to answer the question, if that makes sense. And that is, if someone said to me, Niall, Man City can sign either Bale or Neymar, who would you want? I'd take Neymar. Now, it's difficult because, oh, you dirty bastard, because Bale's done it in the Premier League before, obviously, which is a massive thing. But Bale, to me, has become a bit more injury prone over the last couple of seasons. And I think Neymar's, I mean, when you look at Neymar's record for his age, when you compare it to the greats of the game, like Messi and Ronaldo, you know, it's up there. So I think for me, Neymar, I've actually got a Brazilian shirt with Neymar on the back. I went to see Brazil play in the Olympics when that was on in London a few years ago. Go on, get your head on that. Oh. So yeah, I'd go Neymar, but that by no means means I don't like Bale. I think Bale's a fantastic player. I really, really do. Loved him in the Premier League, even though he was doing damage for Spurs at the time. But we get back on track. Big win there against Hull. France and Germany have insane talent. Yeah, see, Germany have always got an insane team, but it's I haven't seen their main team play for so long, because obviously in the Confederations Cup they played like a third-string team and still managed to bloody win it. So, you know. Mendy to be announced very soon. I hope so. If that's the case, you can expect another video on it, another reaction video. I hope so. What about... Yeah, I like The Walking Dead. I've not seen all of The Walking Dead. I think I've only seen the first 3 seasons. But I don't have Sky for films, you see. So stuff like that I always end up buying on DVD or watching it on Thingy. I agree with that, yeah. Which Asian team will qualify for the World Cup? What are the options? Are Australia still classed as Asia Oceania? I have to think about this carefully because I don't see much of Asian football, obviously. When I think of players in world football that do well, like that are quite known from Asian teams, it tends to be Japanese players, the likes of Kazuki Honda, Uchida, I was about to say Nakamura, sorry, Nagamoto maybe, but you know, it's difficult. I don't watch enough of them to know, really, to be honest. We've signed Douglas Luiz, nice. He's on our signings, so I'm excited about it because he looks like a great young player, but I'm not excited about it because I know we're not going to see him because he's going back out on loan, isn't he? He's literally going straight back out on loan. How much have we actually signed him for? Do we know? Right, we've got Montpellier now in the Champions League, and this is a bit of a game, this is, because you can see we're bloody bottom of the group. What a joke. We're doing so well in the Premier League, yet in Europe, we're struggling. Now, realistically, we need... What? Did you just say not... Did you say Mont... Oh, no, Bruges. Did I say Montpellier? Bruges. Realistically, we need to win this game, because right now, Bruges are in 3rd. So if we beat them, we'll go on to 6 points. And obviously, Monaco and Wolfsburg are playing against each other, so hopefully a draw there. And then if we can beat the team in the last game, we should be okay. But Champions League's ended up being a lot more difficult than I expected with our group. We've got quite a nice group on paper, but it just doesn't happen, does it? What do you think about it? When you think about do Portugal... yeah, they have got a lot of young players. A lot of young players, yeah. 10 million for that, Louise. That's not too bad, actually. Especially if he becomes a beast. I mean, he must be very young then. How old is he? Because if he's a worldie and we've only signed him for 10 million, he must be very, very young for that kind of fee. Because it's not a lot of money, is it, in this day and age? Excuse me. Right, we're going full strength in this game. Is there any other players that have gone up in ratings that I didn't notice, by the way, apart from De Bruyne? Sterling's still an 86, Sanchez is still 87, De Bruyne went up definitely. I'm surprised Kante hasn't got... Kante, I'm surprised Kaito hasn't gone up actually. Edison 82 might have gone up, I don't think he was an 82 before. Oh, 19, so he's not super, super young. I've started following you. Yeah, it's awesome, don't worry, Dizan, I'll follow you back. 19, there you go. Hopefully... Where did you... Again, I don't know anything about this guy. Where have we bought him from? Are we loaning him back to the team that we bought him from? That's what it sounded like. And if so, what team is it? Is he playing in like a good league, or is he in the Brazilian league, or... Yeah, AC Milan are buying everyone right now. They're making some good signings, though. I think if you look at Milan over the last few years, they've... oh my god, that is high. Wow. they've been falling apart a bit, haven't they? They've been falling apart. So, falling behind, sorry. So... For them to be bringing in the likes of Hakan Çalhanoğlu, you know, Bonucci, the good signings, very good signings. Right, we need to concentrate a bit in this game. This is a must-win match in the Champions League. If we don't win this, we could be going out, which would be embarrassing because we've not even got a bad group. Come on. Was it Bruges that beat us? I think it was Bruges that beat us before, wasn't it? The knobs. Right, Naby Keita, you beauty. Best player for us this season so far, right? Get him behind, get him behind. Come on. Early goal, please. Early goal. Oh, Guerrero couldn't quite take it in his stride like I wanted. Look at that layoff. Oh, they've defended it well. Come on. It's a positive start. It's a positive start. We're going to give it to De Bruyne. Ah, throwing in a few unnecessary step overs. Oh, God, he's gone down. He's gone down. He's gone down. Please don't be injured, De Bruyne. Please don't be injured. No! Kevin! R.I.P. Kevin in the chat, guys. That could be bad. What age am I? I'm 26 years old. Do you watch Love Island? No, but I see people going on about it on Twitter all the flipping time. All the time. Bonucci got announced as club captain as soon as he signed. No way, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll have a look after the stream, Deez. I won't be looking at the picture right now, but I'll see it after the stream. R.I.P. Kevin in the chat, yeah. Let's hope that's not a bad one. He's our best player. He's one of the best players in world football on this game. What's that? Whoa, fucking hell, he took a smack to the face, didn't he? Deary me. Right in the chase, right in the chops. Right, come on, we need to win this. Oh, Son. Come on, gotta be doing better than that. I'm loving all the R.I.P. Kevins in the chat. Oh, do you watch that be a terrible, terrible injury? If it is, I'm not going to be happy. Dirty knob, yeah. I know on Love Island there's that girl that was with, I don't know if she was with him or just did video. Good save. Please get there, Edison. Please get there. Please get there. That'll do. That'll do. I know there's Jess that was with the JMX as well, you know. Something like that. Me and Chicken Wrap are addicted to it, yeah. I watch every video. I appreciate it, Evan. On paper, Liam is Theo a what? On paper, Liam is Theo a carrot. I don't know what that means. Is that a Love Island thing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why are Club Brugge so good? Why do they keep on causing me bloody problems? Piss off. That's a nice play. Cater's going to carry on his run because he's a bloody boss. Gareth, oh my lord, every time we get in a dangerous position of just hacking us. Yeah, Jess, that's the one, yeah. Appreciate it, Evan. Always appreciate the support, mate. He's a beetroot. Right. Do we go for this from here? It's a long way out. Have we got anyone that's capable? De Bruyne it would be normally, wouldn't it? Oh, Gareth Bale, boys. Gareth Bale might fancy a 40-yarder here. This could be spectacular. This could be one of the goals of the series. Or it could just be awful. Wasn't a bad effort. It was not a bad effort. Yeah, we used to for clickbait. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. Like, so I've no idea. How much do you love hummus? I've never had hummus in my life. Never tried it. Looking at the options on the edge here. Oh God, what's going on? Got to go. Great stream, Niche. No worries, Chicken Rat. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. There won't be too long left of it, actually. It's approaching 5 o'clock. There might be one more game after this one, potentially. I was planning on ending around 5 o'clock. Like I say, it was going to be a bit of a shorter one today. They've got a man down now. Oh! 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 That was cheap. Oh, no! That was a chance and a half. I don't think Bruges are good if they just get away with it. Come on, come on, come on. Bruges need to stop being problematic. Spreading the play, they're pulling me apart, they're causing issues. This could be a goal, this could. Bruges? We're coming at the Champions League. It's embarrassing. No dedication. I've got you as a FIFA player. 89 rated, Matt. 89. Not good enough to be a 90. I'm only joking. The question is, for my FIFA player, what are my skill moves and weak foot? That's the real question. Right, come on. That wasn't where I wanted it, but Aguero, come on, come on. Oh, for God's sake, it's the curse of Bruges. It's ridiculous. We do need to win badly, you're right. This would be, not only would it be an embarrassing result, it could put us bloody out to the... I mean, they defend so well, Bruges. I don't know what it is about them. They just seem to get the job done. I mean, look at that. Right, I need to go into the sweat zone here. Shit's getting serious. Need a goal before half time. Then we need to go and win this match. But the problem is, it's like the West Brom game. Now they've got the one goal, they are going to keep the ball so well because it's on legendary. Sometimes you just can't afford to fall behind. That's good pressure. That's good pressure. Come on. Come on. Believe. If Mbakani's a 6-star, then you're 5. Mate, no one's up there with Mbakani. The only 6-star skiller on the game. Okay, okay. Turn him. Turn him. Turn him. Raheem! Get in! Come on! 1-1. We are winning this game. Come on. 0-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot. Mate, my weak foot is definitely 1-star. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm so right-footed. I tweeted my team to, yeah, decent. I'll have a look after the stream, mate. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills. That is what I like to hear, Evan. That is what I like to hear. Realistic. Obviously. Would you guys like to see more in real life football videos? I've only ever done one, and it actually went in quite well. And I tried to organise one ages ago for a subscriber special, but they're so difficult to organise. It's ridiculous. Okay, okay, we've got back into the game. Let's not bottle this. Bloody hell. Bruges, man, they're just rebels, aren't they? Okay, that's a good ball. Use your pace. Sergio. Oh, I tried to do a stop and turn there, he just didn't have it. Come on. Come on. Well in, Johnny Stones. Here, look at that ball. John Stones, ball playing centre-back supreme. What a ball, Sterling, it's got to be. Yes, 2-1. John Stones, take a bow. That was a defence-splitting pass. Unreal. If you could relive one Man City moment except 90... Oh, well, that was obviously the one, wasn't it? My favourite, actually, one of my favourite Man City goals was actually, I believe it was the year... I can't remember if it was when we won the league for the first time. No, because that was the Aguero. It might have been the same season we won the league for the first time. Or it could have been when we were going for the Champions League and we got it for the first time. But there was a game where we played against Chelsea. And there was a goal where Tevez played it into... No. Yeah, Tevez played... No. Nasri played it into Tevez. Tevez backheeled it to put Nasri in on goal. And Nasri like dinked Petr Cech. One of my favourite goals ever. Just because at the time it meant so much. I think it was when we were going for the title. So... that would be up there, but then also when I went to Wembley and we beat Man United in the FA Cup semi-final, that would also be up there. Come on, we're 2-1 up. Let's not bottle this now. I thought we've seen some magic in today's stream. We've seen that beautiful play from Mbakani. John Stones showing he's the best playmaker in world football. Who needs Kevin De Bruyne apparently? When Stones is stepping up. Unreal. Unreal. Let's be careful. Approaching our time. Let's not bottle this. I'll catch up with the chat when we get to that half-time whistle. Should be any second now. Have we got an overlapper? We should have an overlapper. No, we haven't apparently. Should use the radar there apparently. Mine would be the 6-1. Yeah, 6-1 was up there. But I wasn't at that game, so if I was going to relive one, I'd like it to be where I was at a match. I remember watching it on Sky, though, when I was on the phone to my dad and we were going absolutely mad. And it was really strange because we were always watching it on my Xbox and my dad was watching it on just like his laptop or something like that, I think. And like I knew the 6th goal had gone in before he did, so we were on the phone at 5-1. We scored the 6th. I was going mad, and he was like, "What? We scored again! We scored again! We scored again!" Only true 6-star skiller is Akim Fenwa. I love your content. Appreciate it, Evan. Evan, you're just full of praise for me, man. I love you. Don't think I told you, but John Stone sent me a signed shirt because my mom's boss used to manage him at Sunday. Oh, no, wait. Sunday League. That's awesome. That's so cool. I heard you might be in Fatal Soonage. Is that true? I don't know if you've heard that. I would love to be in it. Obviously, if it was offered to me, I'd do it. But you know, nothing has ever been offered to me, or is there a sign that ever's going to be offered to me? So I would take that with a pinch of salt. I hope that's true. If it is, it's the first time hearing of it. I can't go on Twitter at the same time, D-Zone, because I've got like OBS is open on here, and I've got the chat open on here, and my phone's downstairs because I don't like it on the desk when I'm streaming because it vibrates. I'm playing players career mode. What position and what team are you at? Are you at City as well, or? Get Brooksy to get you in. It's not that easy, is it? It ain't that easy. It comes down, I think, to getting into stuff like that. You've got to be someone that's doing the good content, obviously, like Brooksy is, like Vizzy was when Vizzy got things. He's another guy that I've spoke to in the past quite a lot. And you've also got to be very lucky, because you've got to remember, when it comes to YouTube, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of channels out there that do such fantastic work. So to get yourself on the main stage, you've got to be putting in the hard work, and you've also got to get a little bit lucky as well to be picked out. So to be chosen, it is, you know, it's a massive, massive thing for Fatal. It really, really is. It can be such a boost. But you've also got to get that bit of luck as well as all your hard work as well. Because there's always a lot of people. Like, I'll never forget when I did my first search and discard with Lucas, and that to me was like mind blowing. I was so nervous doing it because it was something that I've watched for a long, long time, and I think Fatal would be the same. Because when you're speaking to someone that you've like watched or been part of a series that you've watched, it's so surreal. It really is. Like I said, Search and Discard was unreal for me. Really, really enjoyed that. Oh, come on, look at the space down the bottom. That's nice. That's nice, Alexis. Spinning. Oh, this is. Oh, that was nice football. That was up to then. But yeah, for Fatal, they usually have like one, you know, upcoming, they call it, YouTuber, don't they? So like I said, they've had Vizzy in the past. I think was Spin Bros one when Spin Bros first went in? Were they like an upcoming one? I can't remember. There might have been, you know. There might have been. Oh, Milan you're playing for. Nice. I always like Milan on FIFA. They're that team that's fun to do. I'm on 1.3k at the moment, been doing YouTube a few months now. I feel like I'm doing really well. Yeah, that is. That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. I think getting your first 1,000 is like a massive achievement, because if you were anything like me, getting to 100 seems to take absolutely ages. Then getting into 1,000 seems to take absolutely ages. And it just seems to get quicker and quicker and quicker, apart from this time of the year where FIFA's died down, obviously. But yeah, it gets easier. It gets easier. It really does. And if you enjoy it as well, you know, it's always fun anyway. Nidge, the main stage is Fine Bros React. Man City should have gone. Should have a good season. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. When you finish the stream, Nidge, go to Sky Sports 5. There is Gaelic on. I don't have Sky, mate. Believe it or not, I do not have Sky. Whenever I want to watch football on Sky, I have to use Now TV. We're banging this with Johnny Stones. Oh, he's got a great assist and nearly had a great goal as well. You could always come up against Spanish YouTuber. Yeah. I'm back. Welcome back, Albino. Yeah, I was on 50 for ages. Now I'm growing quite quickly. That's how it works. It's like people always describe it as a snowball effect. So first it's quite slow, obviously. And obviously the more people watch, the more spread the word. I mean, a prime example, just in this stream now, I know like Chicken Wrap introduced it to Liam, which is awesome. It's amazing that it gets around like that. Alexis, turn on the afterburners. Oh, that was a nice bit of dribbling. Drop that back. One more. First time. Oh, go on. Oh, no way. Naby Keita, we all know what he does from here. Oh, deflected. We all know what he did from here. Douglas Luiz, welcome to Man City. Yeah, awesome signing. Oh, look at this. I don't think it was even close, was it really? No, it's not even on the line. Not even on the line. Is that really necessary? Are you allowed to self-promote because this guy did in stream? If he does it again, give him the cheeky, you know, block him out for a little bit. But you're not supposed to, really. As long as you don't spam it, I don't mind. You know, like, I know a few of you guys, like you say, you got channels yourself. So, no, I don't mind it. As long as it's not spamming, I don't mind it. You know, it's annoying when it's spam, but if someone's like genuinely talking about it and, you know, we're having a conversation like we were just about the snowball effects and everything, that's fine. I'm not going to be an arse about it. There's no need to get, you know, get shitty with people for no reason. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh my God, that could have been bad. What was your favourite game you went to last season? Mine would have either been the Monaco or Barcelona. Ah, last season. I didn't go to the Monaco game. I was gutted to miss it because I was at work, so it would have been that one. That was like my favourite one to watch because that was like a mental game. Also, the Barcelona game was another one that was an amazing game to watch. But as far as games that I went to, I can't. Oh God, I thought he was going to give a penalty then. I can't recall. To be honest, I've been quite unfortunate this season with a lot of the games we've gone to. None of them have been absolutely amazing, so I don't really know. In terms of, like, if I could have picked a game to have gone to that I didn't go to, it would have been the Barcelona match when we trounced them. Or the Monaco game, which was like a crazy, crazy game. But yeah, in terms of just normal games, I didn't really see any fantastic ones. Come on, this is a chance. We could put this to bed here. We should put... What? Why did that not go to the right man? Dembele doesn't mind though. Oh, that was bad. We could have been in then. We could have been in then. I played Road to Shore in a Division 1 game once. I was in the video. Oh no, that's awesome. Bakayoko, welcome to Chelsea. Is that official now, is it? I think he's going to replace Matic, isn't he? Because Matic is reportedly leaving, whether it's to United or Arsenal. Apparently linked with him today as well, I think. We're too big for your boots. Alright, we've got 10 minutes. Let's make a change. Try and make sure we see this out. I also loved the Spurs going to Wigan City too. Now that was one that I was at. I was at that game and we played amazing and then threw it away. David Silva can come on. We're going to play David Silva in that left forward position for a change. And we'll bring on Iheanacho for Aguero. Oh no, we're out of subs in that case. We won't do David Silva. We'll just do Iheanacho. I only go to Anfield once a year to see Liverpool, and my dad brings me to Leeds also for my life. What game did you go to this season? Was it a good one? You need to make sure you pick a good game then, don't you? I hate playing against Liverpool. They always seem to play really well against the bigger team, so it's always a struggle of a game. Got into some space there. And in behind again. Oh, Kalichi. Not the greatest touch. Look at the space up top here, though. Come on, let's put it to bed, please. Why are you not running towards the bloody ball then, Bele? Oh, my Lord. The game just doesn't want us to get a third here, and that worries me. Been a couple of times where I feel like we should have been properly in on goal, and it hasn't happened. And now we're being... Oh, I tried to deck him. I tried to be dirty. We should have that, though. Oh. Company, you hero. Look at that. Great ball out to Alexis, who is knackered, but we can play it into Sterling. Come on, Kalichi, bust and... Oh, I needed to bust a gut to get to that, and he just didn't... Oh my God, that was a bit casual in goal. Naby Keita. Damn it. Please don't let them equalise. Please, have mercy. Please, we've been all over them. We should have put this to bed. That's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Well in, right. Just make sure we don't give them an easy chance now. Oh my God, they are so open, they are so open. Iheanacho, just pick a direction. We're going to go up top. We're going to go to Gareth Bale. We're going to try and switch it again. We have switched it again. Raheem Sterling, put the nail in the coffin. Get in. 3-1. That's a big win, that is. We needed that. We needed that. When Jesus scored the winner on his debut, it was in, yeah, that was an amazing game as well. And, yeah, until it was disallowed. Burnley, Emre Can got an in full from it. No way. Wasn't the overhead kick game, was it? That wasn't Burnley, was it? Where he scored that amazing overhead kick. Huge win, yeah. We needed it. Hopefully it can be, like, if there's a draw in the other game, that'd be quite a nice result. Between Monaco and, who is it? Monaco and, I can't remember. Wolfsburg, isn't it? It's Monaco and Wolfsburg, I think. I'll tell you what, we're struggling to defend crosses right now. This could be a goal here. Yeah. You could see, as soon as he like, started shielding, the cross falls in there. We needed to stop the cross, man. Thank God we got that other goal. Diaby, he's quite OP on FIFA, actually. On FIFA, you know. We're on FIFA now. He's quite OP on Ultimate Team. I think he's a silver, or he was. But 3-2 win, we needed it. Sterling gets... Did Sterling get a hat-trick? No way. I didn't realise that. Hat-trick Sterling, GG. It should have been a lot more comfortable than it was, really. But a win is a win is a win. Look at them stats, man. They had 4 shots on target, scored 2 bloody goals. I went to Liverpool versus United. No, way, that's awesome. In Europa League as well. The atmosphere is class, and I was in the back of the Kop going mad. My dad had to pretend to be a Liverpool fan. Mbappe to City? I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. Watford was the other kick. Yeah, you're right, it was, yeah. Oh, we've got Chelsea next. So I think we'll do the Chelsea game, and then we'll end the stream. I am going to have a quick look at... oh, God. Don't look. It's the De Bruyne injury, isn't it? Please. Please. Don't be bad. We'll take a look at the squad report first. We've just got this one guy who doesn't even look that amazing there, to be honest. We're probably going to get rid of him. We'll just get rid of him. We don't want anyone in less than like 90 or above, really. Sigh of relief. Sigh of relief. Only 8 days, but we're still going to miss the Chelsea game, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's have a look at the Europa League group. The Europa League, the Champions League group even. What am I on about? £130 million profit. That's insane. Especially when you consider the money we've spent. Where do we go for Europa League? Is it other leagues? That's not easy because that's the different nations. But where am I going here? Team stats, player stats, fixtures. Tables, it's here. So, Premier League, we played 10 games. We're currently 9 points clear. Had a fantastic start. Swansea in second place. It's pretty crazy. Won the Community Shield, of course. That was the first game we played of the season. Champions League is the one. FA Cup's not really kicked off yet. EFL Cup, are we still in that? We are indeed. We've got Stoke in the quarterfinals. Copa Europa, we drew with Schalke apparently. I don't remember that. Right. Where is our group? Where is our group? There are. So the drew. That's not bad. That is not bad. I mean, we wouldn't have jumped over them anyway because the goal difference, they got one better. But it does mean if we beat, because of our last game, we've still got to play Monaco and Wolfsburg, haven't we? Because we've only played four. Have we only got one game left? No, we've got 2 games left. So yeah, we should be okay. As long as we win our games, we'll be fine, which is good. Bravo got 2 special cards last season. David Silva got 0. Yeah, it's EA logic in it. Say no more. So we've got a tough game against Chelsea now. Like I said, we'll end the stream after this one. You say about FIFA being stupid. I was doing a career on Football Manager the other day that I've been playing, and Everton got relegated into the Championship, and they managed to keep Lukaku when Lukaku was in the Championship, which was crazy. 2 months. No, it wasn't bad. Thank God it wasn't bad. Amrash Chan scored a shitty outside the box bottom corner goal. We played short, but it was great. Chan didn't deserve that in form. To be honest, though, he's a nice card to get an inform in, so yeah, we're loving it, you know. There's an excuse to give a player like him an inform, they'll give it in because they know we'll sell packs. Say this Thames, please. Fastav Zlin, free kick, FK, to please Sparta Praha Slavia? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Arsenal match was good, yeah, it was, yeah. It was a good match. Hopefully we can end on a high here. Hopefully. So Swansea won that. I can't believe Swansea is second, man. They're bossing it. Spurs, where? I mean, Chelsea fourth. Where are United? United having a shocker. Oh my God, Man United are in 16th place. What on earth? They are level on points with the relegation zone. My God, let's hope it stays that way. Away at Chelsea as well. Do you watch Tekker's Kid? No, I don't know what that is. If that's like fix the problem myself inside the change, auto place just for this match here. The only like proper real life football I watch tends to be like for YouTube is the F2. I watch quite a bit of the F2, but that's it really. Can you put them in their away kit? In fact, no. I quite like the Chelsea white kit, so I'll give them that, and we'll have that. They put Gundogan in instead of De Bruyne, which is fine. Koita's still in now. Koita's gone up to a 79. That's worth noting. He has gone up. Has anyone else gone up? Bale's still a 90. Son's still an 80. Sanchez still 87. I think he's the only one. Unless De Bruyne did as well. Not sure. But last game of the stream, guys. Chelsea away. Going to be a tough one. I wish I came up to the match, but I was in a rush. You should do, man. I always say, if you ever see me at the game, just give me a tap on the shoulder or shout me, you know, just let me know. Or even, like, on Twitter, at me. And if you, like, say, do you want to meet somewhere, you know, if I've got the time, I will do. I've got no problem with it whatsoever. I was watching 90 Minutes yesterday, and they said Sheikh Mansour is no longer putting any money into the club as they are making so much money that we are using the internal finances. Don't know if that was true. We'll wait and see on that. I doubt that. I mean, when you see we've just spent 50 million on Kyle Walker yesterday, it doesn't seem very true, does it? Liverpool are 17th. But Liverpool 17th, I didn't even notice. I was too caught up by United. Please say Victoria Ferov. Right, have Chelsea signed anyone? They're still up there, aren't they? They're one of the teams that are in real life for good and are actually still doing okay here. I think they're in 4th or 5th. Courtois still in goal. They've brought in Socrates, who I think they had last season, and Manolas, the Greek partnership of dreams at centre-back. Azpilicueta left back. Ivanovic still at right back. Janobe Mikel still there as he's managed from Fabregas. Hazard on the left. Diego Costa still up front, and Willian on the right. So the main change really is at centre-back with Manolas and Socrates, and I think they had both of them last season as well. I think they had them on the first season on this. I think they bought them straight away. Right, big game. Let's make sure we can pick up some points here. At least a point. We can't be losing this. We need to keep up our good record. We've still only lost the 1 this season to West Brom. Ridiculous. The football. Naby Keita. What a flipping goal that is. That is such good football. Quick passing. Naby Keita's there again. He is the new Yaya Toure. We saw the Yaya Toure. Got in Keita in the end. What a player. What a player. How you doing, Tom? Welcome back. We're in our last game of the stream now. So you've not got much left to watch. But Naby Keita again coming up with the flipping goods. My God. He's got to be our player of the season so far. He's been unreal. Unflipping real. And he's only going to get better as well. Just gone up to a 79. It's fantastic. Oh my God. Branislav Ivanovic just absolutely had me on toast there. Can't stop him turning. I hate it when they shield the AI. It's so difficult to get it off them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop shielding, stop shielding. No! Well in. That's fell nicely though. Although the touch is alright for us. It's taking him away from goal. Oh, good defending. Gundogan. I'm really hoping, I think I mentioned this in the last stream actually, I'm really hoping Gundogan can stay fit this season as well and, you know, push on because he's such a fantastic player. If he can keep fit, he's clearly putting in the time in training to try and get back to 100%. That'd be awesome. He's such a good player and I think it'll be almost be like a new signing if you can keep him fit. Naby Keita. I don't know what tune that was supposed to be there. Oh God, oh God, that's a fantastic challenge company. We could have been in a bit of trouble there. Spot of bother. Oh, Sterling, that's a nice little bit of bounce there. Rise the challenge, Sterling. We're going to go on his left. Oh, yeah, he's very right-footed, isn't he? I met Chris MD's cousin Ollie at a Leeds match, but my nanny died that night in the hospital. No way, that's really sad. Sorry, mate. Me and my dad were shooting it on the plane home, but thankfully my dad got to the hospital before it was too late. Oh, that's good though. At least you got to say goodbye. That's really sad though. I actually met Chris MD. I was at Upload event last year, which I'm not going to be going to this year, unfortunately. So I got to meet him, which was awesome. He's like one of my YouTube idols. I love his content. He's absolutely amazing YouTuber. Always manages to do stuff that's like next level, doesn't he, Chris MD? Steps up to the plate. No, big fan of his, and I got to meet him at Upload. I was so it felt so strange as well, because obviously I'm like older than Chris MD. So when I met him, I was like quite nervous as well. So it was quite strange for him, I imagine, because it's weird that I'm like older than him, but from a YouTube standpoint, I look up to him, if that makes sense. Raheem the Dream, spin inside, beautiful. Laid it off, and another one, another one. We're gonna knock this back. We're gonna bang this. Alexis, oh, would have been beautiful. Son. Naby Keita. Oh, do you know, I went for a finesse, but finesse shots don't seem to be his style, do they? It just seems to absolutely flipping rip him in. I'll play Gundogan, stopping the break there. My tooth just came out. No way. Did you have a wobbly one? I hope so. That just wasn't out of nowhere. If so, you want to be getting to the dentist, mate. Okay, we're doing alright here. We're keeping a good solid shape. We're not letting them pull us apart, I don't think. Oh god, that was a bit of a bad one though. Oh god, he says. That was a bit of a chance. Thankfully it was a bit of a crap shot. Come on, give and go, give and go. We can play really nicely on the counter-attack in this formation. Make the run down the line. And another one. Oh, go on, Alexis. Throw him off it. Throw him off it. Come on, Alexis. Come on. Oh, damn it. I gambled on which way I was going to turn. Just got it wrong. I remember actually, speaking of teeth coming out, when I was really young, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, you know, the chewy bars that are like Wham, Stinger and things like that, I think, and refresher bars, those kind of sweets. I had a Wham bar when I was a kid and I bit into it, and it just ripped my tooth out. It was absolute agony. I think I was about 10 or 11. Oh, it really hurt, man. It was horrible. I had tooth that, like, oh, I had to go for an emergency thing at the dentist. Come on, come on. We're going to drill this in there. Oh, wasn't a good cross at all, was it? Ah, that was wobbly. That's not so bad then. Please say it's a baby tooth. You were drunk. Right. Let's whip this in. Go on. Oh. Could have gone in, that could. Unlucky that was. They're so class bars. I do like them. I like it when you get the... I'll tell you what I haven't had for ages that you never see. The Iron Brew ones. The Iron Brew chewy bars. They're so nice. It never put me off them. Even though it took my tooth out. It never put me off them. I'm a big sweet eater. You've seen on stream in the past I've sometimes got a packet of sweets with me. Got a very sweet tooth. I'd much rather have like sweets than chocolate myself. Come on, Gundogan. Oh. Fizz that into Mikel. I can't believe John Obi Mikel's still there and Ivanovic is still there. It's the kind of thing that makes it seem a bit unrealistic at times, isn't it? When you see those kind of things. Vinny K coming through there beautifully. Give and go, give and go. Raheem's in form. Come on, Raheem's in form. Come on, he's banging him in lately. He's banging him in. He's got all the time in the world. Oh, it's a great save. Ball quarter. I can't moan at that, man. Stamford Bridge reminds me of the game when KDB played amazing and Aguero scored that game as well. Yeah, I remember that. I think De Bruyne's best game for me, one of his best games, was that match. And when we played United at Old Trafford and he scored. He had a fantastic game that match. Him and Kalichi scored and we won 2-1, I think. Go on, Aguero. Penalty? Damn it. That was a half-hearted appeal, to be honest. Oh, it's beautiful, it's beautiful, please! Oh, it's a calm as you like finish that. He slides it in. It's John Stones. What's John Stones even doing there? I'm not going to complain, he scored, but John Stones, last match, incredible assist. This match, the finish of a striker. That was unbelievable. Beautiful. My FIFA club name is not Iron Brew, it's Bayern Brew. Mate, that's actually good. I appreciate a FIFA team name that makes me laugh and it's different. Like, I've never seen that before. John Stones is on fire. First goal of the season, but my lord, that assist in the last game as well. He is loving life right now. Do you guys prefer having this background to be having a green screen out of interest? Because the green screen is a little bit more difficult to set up, but obviously you don't get the big block camera in the way of the video. I think I'm going to do it if it's like city content. I'll have the... No! I might keep doing this, but then for other content I'll keep it with the green screen. Always goes up the pitch. Mate, we don't mind if he scores. That was Bravo's debut. Yeah, it was. Because he screwed up in that game, didn't he? He actually screwed up in that game. Didn't he drop the cross for them to score, if I remember correctly? Okay, this could be coming a hammering at the minute if Aguero can beat his man here. Oh, Aguero, play him. Bale! Oh, I'll tell you what, we are really taking the game to Chelsea. I like the City backdrop, to be honest. Oh, good, I'm pleased. It was something, literally, before I did the Kyle Walker yesterday, the video yesterday, it just came to me like I was literally about to turn the camera on to record and just not have a green screen, just have a normal video webcam image. And because I've got this little stand that I use for my green screen, it's just like, it's almost like, how can I describe it? It's almost like a washing line kind of thing. It's just like a stand that you can hang stuff off as well, and I can lean the green screen against it, and I thought I could just hang my shirts on it and stuff, and it would look quite cool. And a few comments actually seem to enjoy it, so for City content I might keep it there. 2-0 up though, looking like we're ending the stream on a high, which is always good news. Still only that one. I can't believe, if it's still a long way away now, obviously, but if we go for the rest of the season and don't lose, imagine if we don't go undefeated and it's bloody West Brom at home that have done us. We need to be careful here. Good save, Edison. Good save. Edison's been really good, actually, for us since we brought him in. Our Chelsea customer chicken wrapper Joyce went to Glasgow last year because Joyce is a Celtic fan. We have Iron Brew and it tastes like shite, so it's kind of our own theme, our own meme. Yeah. I actually quite like Iron Brew. It's not something I'd have very often, but I quite like it. Good claim. Good claim, Edison. Can we get a quick throw out? Oh, it's not great, is it? God damn it! I forgot he hasn't got the giant throw. See, if I'm drinking and we're talking non-alcoholic, I'm always going for a Dr Pepper. I really like Dr Pepper. Which I think even that's like, some people don't like Dr Pepper. It's quite I'm not going to say it's an unusual drink, but some people don't like it at all. Oh, Bale, that's beautiful. Can we play him in here? Sergio Aguero, put this far corner. Good save, good save. Oh, Sterling stretching, couldn't quite get there. I love Iron Brew. Yeah, Iron Brew is lovely. Lovely. Like I said, it's not something I have very often, but sometimes if I fancy a bit of a change, I'll have it. Get there, well played. Cool, now Aguero. We're going to try and spin again. Oh, no, we're not going to play that in behind. That could be fun. Oh, Son, he took it so well and then it just didn't quite happen. I think I'm going to make an early change in this game. Bale's annoying me again. He's not been bad, but I'd rather play Sane at the moment. Really enjoying Sane right now. Love him in real life as well, of course. Joe Hart on the bench. Don't know why he's on the bench. We'll just do that for now. We should have gone for Bonucci. I think, yeah, I agree. Although he didn't want to come last season. Yeah, I agree. Who's the other one? Someone else went as well that I think we should have gone for. Who else went on a free? Was it Kolasinac that we were talking about before? Kolasinac, the left back, went on a free from Schalke to Arsenal. Like, I wouldn't mind going for him either. Although I think Mendy hopefully will be a bit more athletic, I would say, which suits our style of play a bit more. I mean, if we're going off FIFA stats, Kolasinac's not got great attacking stats, and I think we are the kind of team that we want players that are very good going forward as well, so yeah. Dr Pepper and Iron Brew are my two favourite drinks, yeah. Dr Pepper's awesome. Plus I looked at the funny club names on Google, that's cheating. Yeah, I love Dr Pepper, especially in a can. It always tastes better in a can, for some reason, to me. Do you guys have that thing, like any drink is always better in a can? Like whether it's Coke, Dr Pepper, Fanta, Tango, Cherry Coke also I really like. It's always better in a can. It just seems to taste better. It's something to do with the way the metal reacts with it. I don't bloody know, but it just tastes nicer. Could be in trouble. Good save. Oh! Did well there actually with that save because he pushed it out wide. Although they've still got the ball, it wasn't like able to be smashed back into the net. Good block, it's falling for Chelsea. This keeps on falling. Yeah, god damn it, it's 2-1. We've still got a bit of time left to go as well. We just couldn't clear that. That's true, yeah. I love them out of a can. I love a drink out of a can. Especially if it's cold. Cold can, can't beat it. Fabregas with the goal. First goal in the Premier League this season for Cesc. We need to make sure we don't throw this away. There's still just under half an hour to go. Do we make any changes? I don't think we're going to do it yet. We're going to keep Alexis and Son on, definitely, because they've got the backtracking. But Chelsea are going to be up for this now. Well played, Son. Keep that in. Well played, lad. Son's been quietly good, hasn't he? Been doing quite well. Doesn't seem to contribute a lot with goals, but as far as like in-game performance, I feel like he's done quite well. Do we bang this? Oh, damn it, I went for it. And now they could counter. We could be in trouble here. 20 minutes to go. Oh, we got Tottenham next fixture as well, so the next stream is going to be kicking off with a big game. That's for sure. Should be... What? No! No! What was that? Who? Was that Son after I just praised him up? My God. You don't think that, mate? I'm all about the cans. D-Zone, welcome back, mate. You're just in time for the end of it. This is our last match now of the stream. 20 minutes to go in the game. 2-1 up against Chelsea away from home. Hopefully we can hang on here. I can't believe Son just bloody missed that after I was saying how good he's been. But he can make up for it now. Come on, Son. Make up for it, Sonaldo. Lovely ball in behind. We're going to go for a first time McGeady. We're then going to try and lay it. Oh, Pen. Nah, I could have passed that first time actually instead of doing the stop and turn, I think. We're going to make a change. 20 minutes to go. Nearly 15 now. Want to make sure we don't throw this away. We're going to bring on Sule at the back for John Stones. Just because although Stones has been class, like you say, just bomb forward a little bit. We're going to chuck on David Silva. We're going to chuck on Iheanacho actually, just for some fresh legs on the counter-attack. Who would you take to play in our starting lineup from United? What if you could take one player? He's saying if we could take one player from United, who would I take? If we hadn't have just signed Ederson, I would have said De Gea, obviously. Oh, thank God for that. Maybe Eric Boye, maybe, but even that's like a bit of a in fact, no. I'm going to be honest. It'd either be De Gea or Pogba. I know Pogba didn't have a good season last season, but I think in terms of a player, he is a fantastic talent, and he could be the kind of player that could sort of replace Yaya Toure long term. So yeah, I'd probably go Pogba. Obviously, it's obvious when I think about it. Chance, get in. That's the nail in the coffin. That should be the 3 points. It's Aguero who's just about to be subbed off at Iheanacho, and that should be GG. Yeah, I was saying Bailly. Yeah, Bailly because we need a defender, but I think if you can pick anyone, Pogba's just a fantastic player, isn't he? So, you know. Suck chicken wrap. It feels weird with the tooth comes out. Yeah, it does. It feels like there's a gaping hole in your mouth, doesn't there? It's a bit weird. Aguero sealing it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Bailly would probably be third choice behind De Gea and Pogba, I think. Deal with that. Well played. Fosu Mensah's a strange one. He's a player that's got potential, but I don't think he's someone that springs to mind instantly. Oh, looking for the overlap. Come on. Nailing the coffin. Nailing the oh, Iheanacho. He should be scoring that really on his favoured left foot as well. Going for a banger, boys. We're going for... Oh. Just over 5 to go. 3-1 up. This looks like it's in the bag. Let's try and whip this back stick for a change. We don't usually cross. That's why we don't usually cross, apparently. Gundogan. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Can't believe how low down United and Liverpool are in this table as well. It's crazy. Calm is a lot back to Ederson. I really hope Ederson does well for us this season, man. From what I've seen in the few times I've seen him play and stuff on YouTube, he does look like he could be the real deal. So hopefully that is the case, man. Really hope he does well. I just hope we don't get another Bravo situation on our hands. Pogba would do so much better for City than United because of how we play. Yeah, I agree. And I think for United last season, he was given a lot of defensive responsibility, which I don't think he thrives on. I don't think you're going to see that next season now. I think that you've seen the trying to sign Matic and people like Fabinho. So I think that's intentionally trying to free up Pogba. So I think you might see him a bit more attacking next season. But yeah, I do think he'd do well with us. But it's not going to happen, is it, obviously? Well in. Sule. He's done well since coming on for Stones. Stones has been fantastic for us lately, but he's a bit more attacking at centre-back and ball-playing. Obviously, Sule a bit more no-nonsense, and he's done the job. And talking of doing the job, we come away with a 3-1 win. Beautiful results away at Chelsea, and it keeps up our strong grip on the Premier League right now. We have got a lot riding on the season. Of course, last season we won the FA Cup, we won the Premier League, and we won the Champions League, I believe. So we've got a lot to defend, and we're currently doing it quite well. So hopefully that can stay the case. But we'll have a quick look at the league table. I'm going to have a quick look at the squad report actually as well before we end the string. Because I think there's a couple of players that have gone up that we maybe didn't notice. But top of the table there, you can see now 11 points clear, man. We are absolutely running away with it. On legendary as well, man. It's insane. So I'll have a quick look at squad reports under squad, isn't it? I don't know why I'm going to office. So Ederson, I think, has gone up by 2 to an 82. John Stones is the same. Going up by 1 has been Koulibaly. That's one I hadn't noticed. Going up by 2 is Naby Keita. I mean, look at that, man. 15 games, 7 goals. That's absolutely unreal from Sentiment. De Bruyne now in 91. Look at that value, 68.5 million. I bet we could get, if someone came in for him, I bet we could get 100 million plus for him now. Not really many others. 76 here for Mbappe. You've got +1 for Dembele as well. +2 for Kalicha Iheanacho. +1 for Sane. +1 for Nicolas Soule as well, which is quite nice. He could perhaps be the long-term replacement for Company if Company retires at some point. -1 for David Silva. That's a bit of a shame. +2, +1. These are some lower down players now, obviously. Got a really itchy nose. I need to sneeze. There's Zinchenko, who we were talking about earlier, up to 77 at the age of 20. That's pretty cool. +2 for Jonathan Tah. +1 for Jose Goya, which is cool, even though we're not playing him much. And Bellerin as well. I think we're probably all going to try and sell Bellerin and get Kyle Walker in January. Try and do a deal there. +1 for Fabian Delph's pretty strange one. We've not played him much. But that, my friends, is going to end up the stream. So once again, thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate it. If you haven't at this point, leave a big thumbs up. And you have joined halfway through or missed part of it, it will become a video on YouTube for you to catch up on after, of course, as well. But yeah, that's going to end it off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, lads. I don't think there's going to be a stream tomorrow, but hopefully, if I get a chance, I will do another City video, particularly if Mendy signs as well. There'll be a video on that, so I'll have to see what happens with that. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you next time. Ninja out.